Hey, what's up, guys? Today we are hanging out over here at the ham station, and this is my main radio, the Yaesu FTDX-1200, which is a really nice conventional style radio. But it's lacking a couple things that most of the latest radios have, including a live frequency display here and voice memory. So they do sell a board for this. They sell a couple boards for this, but they sell a voice memory board, and that is called the DVS6. So let's take a look at that. Alright, pardon me for the handheld thing, but I don't have the capture out here at the ham shack. Anyway, this is the DVS6, which is this little voice memory board here. And we're going to install that today. It sells for $74. And I believe it has 5 voice memories up to 20 seconds each. And it's also useful for CW. Now, the other thing you need is a way to control it. So we need this guy here, the FH2 remote control keypad. So I dumped about $200 into this radio the other day, and the parts should be here today. We are going to install them. Let's take a look at the manual, and it'll show us how we do it. Yaesu gives you a nice thick manual with this radio. It is 136 pages long. So here we have installation of optional accessories, the DVS6 memory unit. Step 1, remove 6,000 screws from the bottom of the unit. Then we just have to line up our connectors, and it should pop right in there like that. So when the big brown truck gets here today, that's what we will do. Now, as for the remote control unit, well, it simply plugs in right there where it says REM for remote control. So we'll just be removing a lot of screws from this guy today. But it'll be fun, and we'll have a new feature on the radio. Okay, the 18 screws have been removed. And there it is. I'm going to adjust this camera. Hold on. Might be a little bumpy here for a moment. There we go. You can get a better look here now at the inside of the radio. Up here is a little cavity where the ZVS1 board goes. Our board goes right here. And really, that's all we need to do. Pretty simple to put it in. So I'm going to put the cover back on, just to keep dust and whatnot out of there until UPS arrives. I don't know, you guys into the space program and modeling? There's some models I built. There is the first one that Alan Shepard flew on, the Mercury. There's the Titan, which we use for the Gemini program. That is the, I forget what that one is. That might be the Titan 2. And I get a kick out of these two. This is the Saturn 1B. And then, of course, the big one is the Saturn 5. Now take the Mercury Redstone, and they're in scale. Look at the difference between the Mercury Redstone and the Saturn 5. That is just incredible. The difference in sizes between all those rockets. Alright, we'll be back when UPS gets here. Okay, several hours later, and UPS has finally arrived. So this is our digital voice memory system. What this allows us to do is to record messages. You know, instead of sitting there all day long calling CQ, you press a button and it'll record my CQ message, and then press another button and it will play it back. So there's the module. Pretty simple. Basically, I believe it's just some memory. So let's install it. Right here is where she goes. And it goes in like that. Do not make the mistake of putting it in upside down. You might think you want to put those connectors facing down, but that is not correct. So basically, that's it for the installation. Now we just put the screws back in. Now I'm pretty sure that that board came standard with the FTDX-1200, whoops, and the 5000. And I know they got the remote control. So they kind of cheaped out on the 1200. I mean, I didn't really cheap out. They cut costs. And they said, if you want this functionality, you know, you're going to have to get it separately. They want to go in the hole there. And that's pretty cool because, you know, if you're not somebody that calls CQ a lot or does contests or CW where you'd want those memories, then it's not a particularly big deal. Oh, these screws don't want to get started in here. But I am somebody who calls CQ all the time. And sometimes, you know what, sometimes you can call CQ once and you'll get an answer. Sometimes you can call CQ 100 times and nobody answers. And sometimes you got to call for 10 minutes and somebody will answer. It's just completely unknown. I've even watched a bunch of videos on how you should call CQ. Because, you know, these days everybody's got a waterfall and a spectrum scope. So that's something. Oh. And that's the repeater saying hi. Alright, I'm going to tighten up these screws and then we'll go hook everything up. Okay, I put the radio back together. And it's working, as you can see. I have looked at the instructions on how to use this, so we're going to give it a try. Need to have my microphone handy. So I'm supposed to press MEM, and then 1, and then click to record. 1 moment. Alright, let's try this again. MEM, record should blink. It is. Press a number button. I'm going to press 1. Record should go solid. No, I talked too much. MEM, record blinks. Press a number. Click to record. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 8, Papa Radio, calling CQ. CQ, CQ. W8PR. That's Whiskey 8, Papa Radio, calling CQ and standing by. Yeah, I bumped up the volume so we can hear it a little bit better now. If I press 1, it should do it.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 8, Papa Radio, calling CQ. CQ, CQ, WW8PR. That's Whiskey 8, Papa Radio, calling CQ and standing by.
Okay, so there we go. Whoops. Sorry about that. Hit the zoom button. So it works. I mean, that's the recording. How do we get it to actually play it on the air? Well, if we go up and look at the instructions once again, transmitting, I have to press the break-in button. So we'll give that a try. Break-in button is right here. But first, I'm going to make sure that this channel is clear. Okay, I've asked twice if the frequency is in use, and nobody's answered. So, hit the break-in, and we should be able to transmit now.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 8, Papa Radio.
You can see the transmit light is on,
CQ, CQ.
and we're putting out power.
That's Whiskey 8, Papa Radio, calling CQ and standing by.
Then we can wait a few seconds to see if anybody answers. If they don't, we press the button again.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 8, Papa Radio, calling CQ. CQ, CQ, WW8PR. That's Whiskey 8, Papa Radio, calling CQ and standing by.
So, everything appears to be working fine. I didn't blow up my very nice expensive radio, and everything is installed. So this keypad does other things, especially for CW, or if you're in a contest, focus, you can increase your number, decrease your number, also has a lock button. But that's about all I got to say for today. Thanks for joining me. Whoop, went the wrong way. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. Feel free to share. Don't forget to subscribe. That's it. I'm out. Peace.